that dark? Hey, Deanna, how you been? It's been a minute since I went live. Seems like it, anyways. And what do you think about this cold weather again? Not wonderful, but okay. Something bad going on with you? It's alright. I finally got, oh, this is what happened to me. You can see the back of my phone. See the top of it? Where the camera's supposed to be? Moby ate my phone. Not the new one. And I called Assurance. And they wouldn't even let me buy a phone. It was a mess. So I called somebody, the number they gave me the call, and they sent me a junk Fox 155, 8 gigabytes all it holds. I'm like, I don't want this. So apparently you're supposed to, once a year, you're supposed to do the Lifeline link up or whatever it's called. You're supposed to call them and reapply every year. And I called that number, and they said I haven't done it since 2022. So I had to do it. And they gave me another application number, and I called back in. And they said they'll be sending me another phone in 7 to 10 business days. She said more than like 7 days. I didn't know you're supposed to do that once a year. So that explains why they made me pay for the last phone. The last phone I got, this phone I got, and why I was paying $10 a year. So yeah, you gotta call once a year and to recertify or something like that. But then, you know how I've been fighting this reimbursement for my rent. I called them again. They said they needed Aetna's approval. So I called Aetna up, and I told them exactly what they told me. And no problem, Dan, anytime. And Aetna said three-way called the Nation's Benefits people and listened into the conversation. And they escalated it, and she told me, she said, good news, because the other lady said they were still they were still screening it. And Aetna's lady said, good news. She said, you'll get your check next month on the 13th. Well, I went and checked my mail, and I had a check in there for $410. Now, that was this 14th, the 14th of this month. So I know I owe him $205. I'm waiting on him to send me the letter to send it back to him. I'm going to send it back to him. And then apparently I'm supposed to get another check of $205 on the 13th of next month. So I'll send that one back to him too. Because they're overpaying me. And I found out why they took my taxes too. I still owe Ohio State University from when I broke my hand back in 2010. I thought I had had it paid off. She said the last payment I had made was in 2021. And they took $500 this year. Still ain't put nowhere near paid off. Still over $1,000 for that bill. And just verify that what that lady told me was true about the Lifeline leak up. She did say you have to apply every year to make sure you qualify for it. That's why she gave me a new application number. I'm hoping I get another Moto G Pure phone. Because it's a good phone. It just don't have that much room on it. It's 32 gigabytes though. But you know, it's free everything. Unlimited everything. So, and I could put a SD card in it. Try to figure out how to move everything over to the SD card. And still haven't, since 2022, I've never figured it out. And JC walks in and he can do it. He just pushes a couple buttons and moves everything over. I can't figure that shit out. And I went to the doctor, and he wants me to drop down to 9 cigarettes a day instead of 10. He said, can you drop down to 5? I was like, no. He said 8. I said, I could try. He said 9. I said, all right, I'll drop down to 9. So, and this is last year he graduates. So he'll be going somewhere else to do his not residency, but going somewhere else to be a doctor. How's your health holding up? I might try vaping again. I did vaping when it first came out, and it was an oil, and it was one of them long square pins, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. It was gross. The oil was gross. It would spill out everywhere. Because me and Felicia tried it. That was back in 2014. Because I remember I lived on Garfield when we was trying it. Does the doctor gives me hold on, I'll tell you for my back. It's non-narcotic because they wanted to give me shots in the back and I refused them. But my family doctor gives me when my back flares up. Duloxetine, Duloxetine. And they help. They really do. I'll give it a shot. Isn't that expensive though? Vaping. How much is a vape? You gotta buy a vape kit, right? I'll go over after I end this live. I'll go over there and check it out. 2 epidurals and it hasn't helped. Ow! Ow! Epidurals alone hurt. My duloxetine, I take it when every inch I move, my back fucking shoots pains. I can't move. Even in my sleep, it wakes me up. My back hurts so bad. And then I'll get up and I'll take one. About $20 a vape. How long they last? So how long do they last you? A vape. You do gummies and gabapentin. I've only got 2 more months and I can do what I want. And I'd like to have some gummies. Do you get them from the dispensary? I remember the first time somebody gave me one. It was 600 milligram. And man, it was up front. Her weed man just gave her a pack and she passed them out to whoever wanted one, and there was only like 6 in it. And I ate one. And I didn't know you shouldn't eat the whole thing. And I was high stepping it coming back home. $20 for 4 or 5 days. And that sounds expensive to me. Oh, my brother Jeff called me up. Wants me to go move in with Mom. Take care of her. Now, she don't like dogs and she don't like me. And that's what I told him. I said, that woman don't even like me. He said, that woman's your mother. I said, she don't like me, Jeff. I said, and she don't like dogs. He's like, take the dog back. I said, I'm not taking the dog back. I said, besides that, I said, all my appointments are in Lancaster and I have to live in Lancaster to be able to go to these appointments. Which I do have to live in Lancaster to go to these appointments. Like the family doctor and the psychiatrist. I have to live in Fairfield County. And but I called him up today, and Mikey's not working. Mikey refuses to do it, but he's over her medical. And I called him up today, and I said, listen, I'm willing to work with you. I'm willing to go in there and take her to appointments and sit with her a day or two. We switch off and on. I think that's only fair, right? Says I can't live with her. I can't believe Mikey won't do it. Mikey's not going to move in because she's not going to allow that woman, his wife, to move in. But he could go over there every day and check on her. He's only 15 minutes away from her. And Jeff stops in there every once in a while. She had a couple accidents. Jeff's like, she won't go to the doctor. Well, she could have an infection. Because my dumb ass, I took some stool softeners, and I had a couple accidents in my sleep. So I read up on it, and it said it could be an infection and 4 other things, but mine was stool softeners. I was mad as hell. I ain't gonna lie, I was so mad. I was like, damn it. Visit Moby, I have to clean up after I got clean up after myself. I was so pissed off. Don't get down. This monster is growing like a weed. I'm not playing ball. I'm not playing ball. Yeah, I lay down and took a nap and woke up. I thought it was 4:30 in the morning, 4:15 in the morning. And I looked outside and it was still daylight. I was like, shit. Better quit. Good, lick your wound. Now he's going to beat me up with a shoe. He made me so mad I threw all his shoes out except for 2. Yeah, he's long and skinny. He's still got a lot to grow into, too, skin. I'm hoping that's just out. I hope we don't get no bigger. He is getting ready to beat me up with that boot as soon as he gets a good hold of it. I'm surprised I don't have bruises all over me. I'm waiting on it. I'm preparing myself. Tensing up. Maybe he can't get a hold of it. He ate the tongue off of it. He still won't go on the tie out by himself, though. I put him on it, and I have to go outside with him. He goes out and does his business, then he comes in. If I was a dog, I'd want to go out there and play. No. This thing right here calms him down. And putting him in his cage. I don't put up with it anymore. As soon as he starts biting me, I'll swat him. If he don't stop, I put him straight in his cage. He's got to go get fixed here soon. I think I'm going to take him to Brookhill or Brookhaven. Brookhaven, and Circleville. She did Dumay and Toby's. She did a really good job. Yahoo learns slowly. I wish he'd hurry up, learn fast. He don't fight me or anything to put him in the cage. He really don't mind it. He's been sleeping underneath. He's been getting underneath his bed though in there and sleeping because he can't fit underneath the table, the TV stand anymore. He don't think he can. He can, but he don't like to because he's so tall. Hey, Carlos. Hey, squirrels. You can sing. You do it every Saturday. Your TV is no longer working. You mean your TV? TV? I thought you was using oh, device has been disconnected. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Those things are expensive. I watched something, somebody said they paid $1,200 for one laptop. I know I couldn't afford one. What about just a Google Chromebook? Can you do it on a Google Chromebook? I think I only paid $200 for mine. Tube. Can I use YouTube? I don't know. Oh, on the Google Chromebook? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, that's what I'm using. And I know it wasn't that expensive, or I never would have bought it. 'Cause I'm tight. I'm tight ass. I don't like to spend money. Yeah, and you can download apps and everything on it. And if you read up on it, there's a lot you can do on a Google Chromebook. I just never read up on it. They're all the time updating something or adding something to it. I think I paid $200 for mine. like pawn shops and stuff like that, they don't take them because nobody wants them. So you might be able to look like Facebook, what's it called? Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, things like that. Yeah, Marketplace. You might find one on there pretty cheap. Yeah, I guess you can do just about anything on this Google Chromebook. I just never really read up on it. I just go straight to YouTube. Like, only apps I have is Google Chrome, Gmail. Looks like a calendar, some files of some sort, Messenger or text message, and YouTube. That's all I have on this one. I did have YouTube Studio, but I have to re-download it, re-upload it, or whatever. See, I'd check into that, read up on them. Because I'm pretty sure you can do a lot of stuff on the Google Chromebook. I'm going to go over to the store and check out the vape situation. I would like to quit smoking. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump off here and go over to this tobacco shop and check out the vape situation. See what's up with that. It's in walking distance, so chilly out. So I hope y'all have a good evening. Rest of your day goes good. I appreciate you coming by. I just had to check in with everybody. Peace out, guys. Have a good day.